Virgo, beauty, love, joy, prosperity, abundance popping out of nowhere for you. The cards that are out here for this sacred message for you is all about unexpected surprise type of energy here. The first card we have out here says, one day when you least expect it, you are going to crash into someone who is going to be so soft and gentle with your heart, and you are going to be so glad that you kept it open. You are going to be so glad that you chose to believe it deserved more. That's the first card that popped out here. We're going to get some tarot cards out here too to refine this message and get more clarity, but there is a vibe here of just realizing and knowing obviously who you are, but there's a lot more that is being revealed to you and that is going to be coming out to you to show you your worth, who you are, and what you're deserving of. You will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did for you to receive better and greater. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. So you're seeing a theme here, right? I know that's what I was looking at too. I'm like, okay, this is a very nice energy for Virgo. It doesn't feel refreshing to get these kind of messages when we're going through something a little bit rough, because it's like, well, where the hell is it? Like, when is it going to happen? Like the surprise energy, like, where is it? And that's a hard thing to go through. But I think that's exactly why Spirit wants you to know to keep your heart open, to stay in the place of believing, manifesting, because it's here for you to have. Beneath the deck, it says, try not to dwell on the past or spend too much time worrying about the future. All it does is steal your joy and sense of inner peace. As I read this, what came to my mind is youth is in a present. Youth is in a present moment. Concentrate on the here and now and enjoy every moment for what it is. You are creating new memories, right? So see if you can just kind of detach from the expectations that you have, showing up strong for other people in your family, in your friendships, right? In your romantic life, and just see if you can just be present with this moment. What do you smell? What do you sense? What do you feel in your skin right now? What's bringing you joy? Let go of every attachment to anything that is outside of this present moment, because I think that's where your abundance is. Also, gratitude is a wonderful thing to have in the present moment as well. All right, Virgo, we're going to get some cards out here. If anyone is DMing you, private messaging you, pretending to be me or any other tarot reader, please report and block them, friend. We want you to be safe. Guide angel spirit guides from my lovely Virgo. Tell us more about their energy right now, their vibe. You're letting us know that Virgo has some surprise energy coming through. Surprise! Fun, excitement, adventure, the unexpected. Guide angel spirit guides, tell us more about their energy right now. Who are they in their energy? Thank you, guide angel spirit guides, for my lovely Virgo here. Current energy. Okay, wow. So I definitely could be talking, to a Libra, Virgo cusper in some interesting way, because they also got the 9 of Cups out here. It's popping out for you a little bit sideways, and I do kind of get this vibe. I'm trying to motivate and encourage your spirit, because right now as I'm doing this reading for you, Virgo, I feel like there's some doubt. I feel like you're doubting that things are going to get better. Maybe you're not exactly sure how to move, and so this is coming out a little bit sideways. So someone I'm speaking to might be single. You are in a place of learning about who you are, learning about your life, what it is that you want, what fills your cups here. And then you also have the King of Swords, and this also kind of popped out sideways. And so it just kind of feels like there are some things that have been challenging you, and it could be related to your relationships with other people, but there's something challenging you about really believing that the joy you want and desire you can really have. And so yeah, it just kind of feels like there's a caution about being in a space of not believing that the joy that you want, the fulfillment that you really want, the true abundance and satisfaction that you want, there's a caution about feeling like you can't have it. You're not certain about that right now, but there's something inside of you that knows deep down that it's possible. When the sun pops out in an energy, it lets me know as a reader that someone I'm speaking to is coming out of a really tough time. I think Spirit always puts that sun card out here. Sometimes it's the star card for me to let me know, or to let the person that I'm reading for know that this is not happening for no other reason other than to grow your spirit. And God is like, I got you, right? So that is coming out here too. But it also feels like for you, Virgo, you're becoming aware that You know, there's some dream that you have, there's some desire that you want, and you can have it. But also sometimes the sun comes out to let someone know that you're not too old. It's not too late. It's not too late for your career. It's not too late for your children to have whatever. It's not too late to have that beautiful home, to travel, whatever the dream is. The sun usually comes out to let someone know, like, you can still have the thing that truly makes you feel happy and joy. You know, in the sun image, this Leo energy, the baby on this horse is actually not in clothes. I had to draw a little cute leotard on the baby to protect our community. But that is a symbol of nakedness. That is the symbol of inner joy and truth about what it is that makes you feel fulfilled and abundant. But you know, another thing that you're working through too is the King of Swords is really good about recognizing truth. And also the King of Swords is incredibly logical. And so kind of like my Libra reading, for those of you who might be a cusper, it's going to take a balance between mind and heart, right? Because you could be in a place right now where you're looking at everything, you're using a lot of reason, a lot of logic, very cerebral about your dreams, but something about dream building and dream living requires you to just really be in your self-trust and allowing yourself to believe that what you want, you can have. So you're kind of working through that right now. You're revisiting what it might mean to have your joy. You're revisiting, what does it really mean for me to have what makes me happy? The final thing that I want to say about the energy that you're in right now with the King of Swords being out here is that there could have been some circumstances that have happened, something happening possibly at work, in your friendships and your relationships, that have been so clear to you, crystal clear about what this life is, until you're no longer allowing yourself to be veiled about what is good for you. Because the King of Swords is very clear. And again, it is a seer of truth, and it can make a sound decision because it has wisdom. And so when it comes to your fulfillment, when it comes to what's going to make you feel joy, you're in the sun, you're clear about that now. You're becoming more clear. And my hope is that you accept it and believe that you can have it. Guide angel spirit guides for my lovely Virgo. For my lovely Virgo guide angel spirit guides, what advice do you have? Thank you, guide angel spirit guides, for Virgo. Unforeseen circumstances. What do you want them to pay attention to? Potential. Okay. Balancing quite a lot right now. And it's hard. The Two of Pentacles is a hard energy, but it could mean that you probably have like a side business, a side hustle. Maybe you're trying to learn how to banish. I wonder why that wanted to come out. You're probably looking at how to manage your career, your friendships, your career, your love life, your career, being a parent, career, and another budding business that's coming through. And it's been hard. It's been hard for you to do this because you have the Nine of Wands out here. But with the Nine of Wands, as long as you keep trusting and believing and doing what you need to do to successfully manage this, you are sure to be successful when the Nine of Wands comes out here. But it is hard. You've been through quite a bit. You've seen a whole lot. And that also might be what's challenging your sense of confidence right now. You also have the High Priestess out here. And so that is also allowing yourself to trust, right? What is good for you? What is not good for you? In order for you to continue to be successful and to walk this fine line of balancing all that is on your plate right now, there might be some things that you want to pay attention to that is not really needed right now. That, you know, I'm surprised the Ten of Wands has not popped out, but sometimes, you know, we should examine if everything we're balancing is really worth balancing. Are there some things that really can just kind of be let go of to kind of free up our space so we're not feeling such hardship as we're walking the line of our success? And the High Priestess comes to remind us of that, to trust our intuition, to pay attention. Guide angel spirit guides, tell us a little bit more about why you are showing Virgo, the High Priestess. Why are you showing us this? Why is she here? Thank you, guide angel spirit guides. Why is the High Priestess here? Okay, yep. Something that's creating worry for you. You know what this is, what's keeping you up at night. It just feels like a lot of overthinking. Yep, a lot of worry. Again, that King of Swords is very clear. It's a seer of truth, but sometimes it can be really intellectual and it can rob someone of their joy. It can rob someone of their truth. for someone that I'm speaking to specifically, Virgo, this is a incredibly specific message that's coming through, is that you're feeling like you're having a little bit of guilt about maybe letting something go, so that you can have a little bit more peace. And it kind of feels like you worry that maybe you might be betraying someone. Again, that guilt and shame, like, man, this is hard on me. This doesn't feel right for me, but I feel guilt about letting this thing go. I feel guilt about going in this direction. And when it comes to this intuition, it's going to be your good friend here, because it's really about what's good for you, what's healthy for you, what keeps you in balance here. That is what I have for you, my lovely Virgo. I love you, I love you, I love you, and I hope I get to see you next week in another reading. Take care. Bye.